Hello, my name is Sonali Chopra. Welcome back to another episode of Around the World. Countries that cooperate on the global stage often get bound in a group, and these groups that emerge at the international level give rise to new geopolitics. And one such group is Quad, which is known as Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. And the members of this group are Australia, Japan, United States, and India. Recently, the Quad group meeting was held in America. Many global issues were discussed in this summit, and the timing of this conference was also very significant. It is worth noting that soon there will be presidential elections in America, and this conference was held amidst all this. In such a situation, it is natural to raise the question that what is the relevance of the Quad group at the global level? Also, how does this group affect global geopolitics? So viewers, in today's episode, we will find answers to these questions. So let's start the discussion. In 2004, the tsunami in the Indian Ocean brought forth heart-rending scenes on the global stage. Then, countries in 4 different corners of the world, India, America, Japan, and Australia, came forward to help the affected countries. These countries came together in this relief and rescue effort. However, the credit for laying the foundation of the Quad group goes to former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, due to whose efforts the first informal meeting of these 4 countries was held at the level of senior officials in Manila in 2007. Exactly 10 years later, in 2017, the Quad came back into existence with the India, Australia, Japan, America dialogue during the ASEAN summit. It is believed that these 4 countries have formed this group to reduce China's dominance in the Indo-Pacific region. Now, if we take a look at the present, the world today is divided into many factions. The Quad is an organization that comprises global power and future economic powers, which gives this group even more strength. It is worth noting that this is an informal strategic platform of diplomatic partnership which is committed to supporting an open, stable, and prosperous Indo-Pacific. At the same time, the relevance of this organization on the global stage is reflected by the figures, according to which about 1.9 billion people, or about 24% of the world's population, live in the Quad countries. Along with this, the group represents about 35% of the world's GDP and about 18% of global trade. According to political analysts, China has been looking at this group as a group of 4 opposing countries from the very beginning. It believes that these 4 countries of the Quad have united to stop its growing power and influence. Although the countries of the Quad have never publicly made any concrete statement about their military intentions, it is widely believed that limiting China's growing dominance in the South China Sea and the Indian Ocean is a major priority of these countries. Although only 4 countries are included in this group, this organization leaves a deep impact on global geopolitics. Understand it like this: all 4 countries of the Quad are important partners of ASEAN and have always recognized the centrality of ASEAN. They have also been strong supporters of the ASEAN-led regional structure. With this support, they also strengthened their partnership with the Pacific Islands Forum, of which Australia is a key member. The Quad aligned its priorities with Pacific initiatives such as the 2050 strategy for the Blue Pacific continent, making it clear how dedicated they are to the long-term stability of the region. Along with this, the Quad also has a keen eye on the Indian Ocean. The organization decided to support the leadership of the Indian Ocean Rim Association in this region, which also includes member countries like India and Australia. According to experts, the Quad is gradually turning into an alliance that is laying the foundation of a new direction not only for its member countries but for the entire Indo-Pacific region. Now it is the turn of the Sunday special episode of this program, in which we will talk about other important international news. According to a United Nations report, the military regime of Myanmar has increased killings and arrests to silence the opponents. The report says that thousands of people have been arrested since the coup. Let us tell you that in Myanmar, the army took over power by removing the elected civilian government of Aung San Suu Kyi in February 2021. As a result, the citizens of Myanmar started nationwide street protests against the army, which were violently crushed by the army. Of late, the leader of the interim government of Bangladesh, Muhammad Yunus, is using megaphone diplomacy to put pressure on India. Let us tell you that making harsh or threatening statements to force another country to act according to one's wishes is called megaphone diplomacy. In fact, Muhammad Yunus said in one of his interviews that Sheikh Hasina can stay in India on this condition, while India should stop the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, from making any public statement. India's foreign ministry has not yet formally responded to these comments of Muhammad Yunus. Let us tell you that Sheikh Hasina is in India since the coup in Bangladesh. Recently, pagers used by hundreds of Hezbollah members in Lebanon and Syria have exploded. Many people have died in this incident and thousands have been injured. It is worth mentioning that among these injured is Iran's ambassador to Lebanon. The terrorist group Hezbollah has held Israel responsible for these pager bomb attacks. According to many sources, PET, and that is pentaerythritol tetranitrate, has been used in this. It is a kind of explosive which was applied on the batteries of the pager, and as soon as the battery in the pager got heated, it exploded. So that's all in today's episode. See you in the next episode. But before that, let's note down a question based on today's story. So what is the relevance of Quad group at the global level? For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.